Okay?
Yeah, I feel like I've already taken most of those duties that you're listing as my responsibility. I
Excellent.
take care of that myself as it
Okay,
is.
right. But the issue I think what
Yeah,
we need to work out is this trust thing. Because at the moment you're kind of feeling like, the very beginning there, you said you want her to believe in your capabilities, and yet you're not doing the same for her, right? You've
right,
got,
right,
do you see
right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a,
yeah, yeah.
at you,
This is true.
you were telling me you're at
Well,
her mercy, you don't know if she's on your side, you don't know if she's seeing your potential, right? You've got to be,
right.
it's a two-way thing. This is, whether it's a personal relationship or a business relationship, you've got to be able to
Yeah,
offer what you're wanting from the other person. You've got to be able to give it yourself, right?
yeah,
So how
sure.
is it that
Yeah,
you could step up the relationship with your agent now so that she really feels like, oh, thank God Christian's rung. Yay, I want to talk to Christian. Let's have a quick chat, right? 5 minutes, what you up to? You're doing the new class, got some new photos. Excellent, great. Talk to you later. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And so she
yeah.
knows that you're not going to be there having a nice chat for half an hour, right? She knows that you're
Right.
going to be
Just
boom, boom, boom,
quick.
boom. This is what I'm up to. I'm still onto it. I'm keen. I'm ready. Because you tell you what, as an agent, when I was working as an agent, when anybody rang up and did that, and they didn't sit there to chat, they rang for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Hi, Annabelle. How are you going? This is what I've just done. I've just done this great job, or I've just done a new class, and I've got this new skill set. Thought I'd just let you know about it. Okay, bye. And whenever they did that, within 48 hours, I had a job for them every time. Somebody
Wow,
would ring
wow.
me, and they were the right person for that job, and they would get booked. It was just putting them
That's
back in my
ironic.
mind, and then a job would come in for them.
That's great.
So
Yeah,
providing it's very clear that when you do like a phone call, with your agent, that's what you would like. But if
yeah.
you
I
if
would
you make
like.
it clear
Yeah,
to her that you're not going to be there and sitting there going, well, what are you doing for me? And you're right. It's got to be a. It's
yeah,
a yep. This is what I'm on to.
yeah.
This is what I've done this week. Okay. Any
Right.
jobs?
Yeah,
No. Okay. No problem. See you later. So there's no pressure. She doesn't feel like, oh God, he's going to hassle me because I
yeah,
haven't got any jobs at the moment. It's just a quick,
yeah,
quick, quick. I'm on the
yeah,
job. I'm thinking about work. I'm keen to work.
yeah.
Bye.
Update. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd like to do that, but she's told me not to call. She just wants emails. So this
That'll
is
be
my
why though.
part
That'll
of
be
my
why.
dilemma.
Yeah. When she
Yeah, I'd
gets
like to call, but she's telling me she doesn't want calls. So this is making me wonder because if
No,
I
look,
can't
already you're
communicate,
cutting her out again, though, right? Already you're
yeah,
wondering whether you
yeah,
should move agencies. You can get a
yeah,
really great relationship out of this if you keep
mm-hmm,
in communication. And if it's a really
yeah,
short one paragraph with 3 lines, hey, whatever her name is, this is what I
right,
did this week, or I'm just thinking about getting some new photos, or yeah, I mean, if you can say this is what I've done, right?
yeah,
Hope you're
yeah.
going well. Happy Mother's Day, or whatever, just
Even
throw.
in an email, it doesn't have to be on the phone. You mean?
Even an
Yeah,
email, but if she
yeah,
stops answering, then I would definitely ring because you've got to have communication open there. You are right
yeah.
there. There is a balance. I do understand there is a balance there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I like the idea. I want to keep her up to date. I want to let her know what I'm doing, like classes, different things, and projects I want to work on. So I want to do that. That's
Hmm.
for sure. It's
How many
kind
has
of
she got on her
hard.
books? Do you know?
Probably in the 80 mark. Yeah,
And how many
around
staff?
just herself.
Okay.
Yeah. The question you had, I guess that maybe I haven't fully answered is what can I do that would improve with her,
Hmm. What can you tell me
or
about her
just
capability? That was the top of your list. You wanted her to believe in your capability. How can you change your own attitude towards her in believing in her more? Because I can tell you now that it's like magic. She will change overnight if you can figure
is
a
that
way to
right?
think of her differently.
Yeah. Well, I believe in her. I believe she has the ability. I do believe she has the ability to get me auditions. Um, the question is whether she believes that I
So you
am
doubt
ready
that,
for.
right? And the
Uh,
minute you
no,
doubt that, you will get your evidence back. So how are we going to
I,
change that view that you see her already believing in you? She took you on. Don't forget that. She accepted
yeah.
you on very exclusive books. 80 people is a very exclusive collection of people considering she's only an agent and not a manager. That's a
Right.
very
Right.
privileged position. She was also recommended to you by a major casting director company, right?
Right.
That's
Right. Yeah, that's
So
good.
to take you on means that she does believe in you. And if you remember that more, that will make a difference in how she behaves with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I'm just trying to see like where it's really veered away. Like from the beginning, I thought, it's going to be good.
Right.
I guess the only thing is I'm not getting auditions that much or that often.
And I would be bold enough to say that, okay, sure, you're saying that it's been quieter through winter anyway. But aside from that, your doubts about her that came in really quick because of possibly what happened with the last agent or whatever is what's hindering you. And anything that's happened up to now is a result of your past thoughts. So let's start today.
Okay.
Let's say, how do we think about this woman from here on? What do we expect? What kind of wonderful relationship do we want to have with this agent? And we start treating her as though we've already got that relationship. So what can you do from today forward? Don't even think about the past anymore. From today forward is the new you, the new relationship between you and your agent. Tell me what you're going to do in the next 2-3 weeks that will make that happen. What do you think you're going to do?
Well, probably write her more emails. Keep more in touch, updating what I'm doing.
Yep. And I would still drop in a quick phone call once a month, and you start the phone call saying, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. Because if that's what her worry is, when she's working on her own and she's going to have to do the books and clean the toilet and all the rest, she's got a lot of stuff. When you're a self-employed person, you've got a lot of work to do. So, yeah, if she knows that you're going to keep it short, and you do,
then keep it short.
She won't mind a call every now and then.
Right. Okay. What else would I do? I think what I need to do is be like, I'm already realizing that I should create some of my own work, do something, write something, shoot something with some friends.
Fantastic.
Just get more proactive with my own career. Like I've been helping my brother who produced a film, and sort of on the sidelines, I helped him as a crew member. I did a little acting in it, but I'd like to continue to maybe be more proactive with creating work for myself to like get in front of the camera and just update her. We're doing this, we're writing this, shooting this, trying to get a web series going. Just keep her informed that I'm, being more proactive than waiting for the auditions to come in and just going to class and stuff like that.
That's it. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that feel different from how you've been dealing with her before?
No, I've always been really busy. So I'm always telling her, I'm doing this, I'm in this class. All right. I'm,
but it may be just the attitude that changes, right?
Yeah, I guess I've always had a good attitude, except for the fact that it's just now been so long without really like one audition or here, like I guess the more time passes without an audition, the more it's starting to become aware. Maybe it's not the best situation.
I always found that too. Can I interrupt you there? It's
sure.
It's kind of like when I was acting as well. That you go for a while there and there was nothing, and then your mood would drop. No, it's terrible. It's getting worse, right? And then you'll get one, bang, and off you go. You get the next 4 jobs, right? And it's in your mind. It's what you generate. You generate the work with what you expect. So the more you expect, it's been winter. Well, it's kind of difficult. Well, all the other actors are getting the other jobs. All these things add up to your reality, your future, right? So turn that around. How can you change that? Can you see, oh my God, there is so much work out there. Wow, bring it on. Bring it on. I can do this. My agent believes in me, right? She took me on in this little exclusive group of people. She knows that I'm capable. I can get that work too. And don't point the finger at her. Don't point the finger at the industry. Don't point the finger at the weather, right? I can do it. Bring it on, right? Expect the job. Here's the call. Where's that email? I'm going to keep looking for the email. Where's the email from her? Where's the email from her? Oh, there it is. Right? You keep looking for it without going, it's not there. Keep looking and it will show up.
Yeah, right.
It will.
Okay, cool.
I want to sort of kind of round up this conversation, because we've sort of covered quite a few different areas now.
We have, yeah.
Yeah. What will be the most important insight that you learned from today?
Well, really, I guess it's a lot to do with putting things in the right perspective, so that I'm seeing her, like, even when I'm not getting work or auditions, I'm seeing her as like on my side rather than an issue, like just kind of connecting things in a positive way more. But yeah, there's quite a few good points that you've given me today. To take one really valuable one, I like the idea of, sort of what I expect I gotta give to her, and if I want to see more effort from her or maybe contact from her, I should just reach out and give her more contact as well. And
that's good.
Well, thank you.
I'm thinking also, I'm just going to tag on the end there, the fact that she's working on her own may mean that she actually needs your support too. That if you kind of reach out occasionally and say, hey, I really appreciate what you're doing, or drop her a candy bar in the post, or I tell you what, somebody did that to me once. I booked him for 10 years after that, because nobody does that. Everyone sits there going, come on, give us the work. What are you doing? Nobody ever stops to say thank you so much for representing me and all the rest. So something like that would be really good too. Oh, well, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure and an honor. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.